will be able to see you. So be sure to click the drop down to everyone and let us know where you're from. So welcome. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see the chat coming through at all? Wisconsin, Ohio,
You got it.
Canada.
Oh my goodness. Let me get a second. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Florida, South Dakota, New Jersey. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, I love it. It's just blowing up. We just tripled in attendance in the last minute. Love
Awesome.
that. Welcome, everyone. We're excited to have you on. We're going to be hearing about Safe Haven 5 tonight, but also a little bit of a twist. We've got a really awesome couple with us tonight to share their wisdom. So glad to have you all on. Welcome, welcome. So you'll be hearing from them formally in just a moment, but Geneel and Tom, so been doing this a while. So before we officially introduce you, have you narrowed down the 700 SKUs that we have down to your favorite product?
We have. For me, I tell you what, it is the body and face cloth. It is still my very favorite. Travel with it, take it everywhere. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What about you?
Love that.
It would be the bath mitt or shower mitt. Because I use it, body scrub mitt. I use it every day.
Fantastic. So little scrub the body, little scrub the shower.
Exactly.
Maybe, yeah, in that order. Don't do the shower before you do your body.
I do it afterward.
There you go. Always keep a clean bathroom. Good job, Tom.
Absolutely.
I love it. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you on.
Okay, we are still going up. We've got over 200 on Carmel and it's not slowing. So we'll give it just a second before we kick it off officially. But yes, welcome everybody. We're so glad to have you on this evening.
Yes. Oh, there's some body cloth lovers, Geneel. They're shouting out with you. That's one of my favorite ones too. I think I counted, I have 25 right now in my rotation. I don't know if you really need that many at any given time, but I'm prepared for any situation.
I think you could probably match you there. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I love it. So welcome everyone. Be sure to change your drop down to say everyone so that as you respond in the chat, everyone can see and let us know where you're from and what your favorite Norwex product is. And if you're a consultant or a guest, we'd love to hear that as well. So, ooh, their excitement for the new Lyocell face and body cloth. Yep.
Yes.
I haven't even tried that one yet myself, so I need to do that, but
I just tried it. Because we carry them with us, so we carried them all spring. So I hadn't even got it out and I just tried it and I really liked it. I was excited about it.
ooh.
You'll have to try it.
Well, and I'm not trying to be bougie, but I left him at my other home. So when I'm back there in the winter, I'll be trying it.
Yes. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We want to get started so we can keep you on track tonight with our quick party. So we're excited tonight to have a couple on, as I know many of you are. We're getting lots of comments. We've got over 250 people on tonight. So I'm going to hand it over to my fellow regional sales manager, Carmel Mealand, for the introduction. Take it away, Carmel.
Thanks, Twinette. So welcome again, everyone. So happy to have you on tonight to our Tuesday mega party. And we are very honored to have a very special couple with us. They've actually been sharing Norwex and their passion for the business and the product for almost 9 years now. It will be in August. So they're a lot of fun. They're very passionate about what they do. They're very active doing vendor events and parties. They've got a very active VIP group, and they're just very consistent in what they do to share the passion about the products and the difference that they make. And they're going to not only share their Safe Haven 5 wisdom with you tonight, but a little bit about how they do their parties in tandem to speak to both men and women. So I'm super excited to welcome from Hayward, Wisconsin. We have the ESL team of Geneel and Tom Edwards. So welcome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. We're so excited to be here tonight. We, as Carmel said, we have been in the business for almost 9 years now, and it has just been an absolutely amazing ride. And we do things a little bit differently in that we do this as a married couple. And you certainly don't have to do it this way, but I tell you what, it certainly adds a little bit of excitement, a little bit of fun. It's a different method to do this. So get a partner, get a friend, get somebody to do the business with you, and it makes it so much fun.
It's so fun.
So what we do, we are big in vendor events. We absolutely love doing vendor events. And we are up here in the North Woods of Wisconsin. So we're in all these little towns. So we'll go to all these local towns and set up our vendor events. And we can really relate to the people that what we do is guys typically will gravitate toward Tom so he can go ahead and start a conversation about the car care products or and he might just say straight out, hey, do you guys clean? Do you help out cleaning, that kind of stuff?
Right.
Women typically will gravitate toward me, but they love the idea that Tom is there and he can actually answer any questions. He knows the products probably better than I do. And it's so funny. Like in my VIP group that Carmel mentioned, I had a customer call me and she's like, I'm like, hey, what can I do for you? And she goes, can I talk to Tom? I have a product question. I'm like, honey, it's for you. Here you go. But we do different types of parties. Okay. What we do is we incorporate the guys into the party. So we will do designated co-ed parties. Bring your spouse. Rather than like keeping your Norwex to yourself and not letting your spouse or a significant other know how to use them, bring them with so we can teach them, show them how to clean easier, simpler, using those products, saving money, saving time. So we do actual co-ed parties, which are a lot of fun. We do a basic party, but then we incorporate the outside and the inside things together. And then we do something else. We call them an inside out party, where we actually are doing 2 designated parties at one time. Tom is outside with the guys. He is showing them how to clean the grill and how to clean the car. And just jump in, honey.
Yep, no,
Here.
okay.
Okay.
I'm ready for you to catch your breath.
Yeah, right. And so he'll be outside. He'll be showing them how to clean the camper and the RV and clean the siding, how to do the grills, those things that you can do outdoors, clean the windows with the mop. What other things do you do?
Well, it's amazing to me that most women won't let their husband touch their Norwex. It's like, yes, you let them use it because you can't break it. And I push that all the time. You can't break this product. It's good for guys too.
Absolutely. And so like with the inside out parties, Tom's outside with the guys showing them things outside while I'm inside showing them how to do the things inside. And then we pull everybody back together when we're going to, wrap up the party, things like that. So we incorporate this into every style, whether it's an online party, an in-home party. We always check with the host and make sure they're okay with, Tom coming. Sometimes they truly want plug your ears on a night out, a ladies' night
Sometimes,
out,
yeah,
and they don't want a guy there. And I'm like, that's perfect.
Perfect.
But if you're open to it, most of them, I think I've only had 1 or 2 people that said no, that they didn't want him there. And it is just amazing. It's so much fun. I highly encourage it. So let's go ahead.
Let's start this
What's
party.
going to happen here is Tom's going to grab the phone, and he is now behind the scenes. You'll hear his voice coming through. He's behind the scenes.
Okay.
But we are going to go ahead and we are going to
turn
keep
this
on going. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we might not be able to
We
do
not
that in
yet?
Zoom.
Yeah.
We might be staying here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, typically Tom would turn that, spin that phone around and be able to do
That's
that.
fine.
But think about that. So that's funny. We'll go ahead and get going. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my glasses on. I do have some notes just to kind of keep me on the straight and narrow and on time
She needs it.
here. So first of all, as Carmel said, we've been in the company for almost 9 years. And I was introduced by a home party. And let me just tell you, I was not a party girl. I didn't go to parties. I didn't buy things from parties. And it was like years ago when we used to do things like snail mail. So I got this invitation in the mail. I kind of looked at it, threw it up on the refrigerator, and very honestly, I forgot about it. Well, I received a phone call from my friend saying, "You're coming to my party tomorrow, right?" Yes, I am. I had no idea what I was even going to. So I went to this party, open-minded, and I was so impressed that I actually booked a party, guys. And I went home with these tiny little samples, an EnviroCloth, window cloth, body cloth, and you'll see what those are in a minute. And I woke up Tom at 11 o'clock at night saying, "Hey, we just got these great products you can clean with just water." And so he goes, "Great." We had a trucking company at the time. We have a 16-wheeler, the 18-wheeler semi out in the backyard. He goes, "I just washed it and I need to clean the windows. We'll check it out in the morning." So literally 5:30 the next morning, Tom's up on the semi with this tiny little EnviroCloth and window cloth washing
And it
the
still
windows.
worked.
It worked. It worked
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
He goes off to work. I went to work, kept talking about these products, took 6 women into a conference room, spread some butter on a mirror, wiped it up, which you'll also see in a minute. 4 of the 6 women said, I want those products. Tom came home with orders from the guys in the pit. And I said, you know what? We have something here. So we actually called the person that was going to do our party and said, you know what? We're just signing up. And we became consultants. We have never looked back. It is absolutely amazing. So let's just go ahead and kind of jump into this. So if you kind of watch what we do here tonight, and if you are kind of like me, I'm like, I want that, I want that, I want that. If that's you, then go ahead and talk to the person that invited you here tonight, because there is a great option to host a party. And most hosts earn between $100 and $200 in free product. And it is so much fun to play some games. You see these products, you have some refreshments. It's a lot of fun. And if you can actually get behind these products, talk to the person tonight who, about the business side of you. In fact, at 8 o'clock, you can learn a whole lot more about the business.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump in. I'm so used to you not being here. This is a little different. Really bumping arms with you. So basically, there's 3 ways to clean. You have thermally, you have chemically, and then you have mechanically.
Mm-hmm.
Thermally is like the steam cleaners. They work well, but not real convenient when you have to fill them up, come up to temperature, clean, and now you got to break them all down and clean them. Not real easy. Okay. The second is chemically. And this is probably what most of us were used to, right? Using some sort of chemical. And like in school, I'd come home and if I smelled either bleach or pine sol or some other cleaner, I'm like, oh, mom cleaned today, right? Because you smelled that. Well, we kind of go away from the chemical side of cleaning. In fact, before I got in the Norwex, this was one of my favorite products. We don't show names or anything, but I had them in my car. I had them in my office. I was a softball umpire, and I would literally bathe in these between every game. You wiping down, getting all the dust off from the game 5 to 6 times a day with these things, guys. Oh, my goodness. I know a little better now. Okay. So the problem is the companies have to label, like if there's warnings or something. The problem is us as us as consumers don't actually read the labeling. So if you pull this out and actually read the labels, the very first thing on the front it says is keep out of the reach of children. What is the number 1 thing that's on the list for kids when they go back to school? These, right? And it says right down there, keep out of the list of children. Reach. Yes. Okay. He's like, slow down. And it says right down there, see back panel for precautionary statements. Okay. You go on the back and it says precautionary statements, dangerous to human and domestic animals. Okay. Then it goes on to say to disinfect the surface, you must wipe surface wipe for treated surface for a minimum of 4 minutes. If the food is if it's going to come in contact with food, you need a potable rinse. Does anybody do that? That means you have to rub for 4 minutes, go get something else, rinse that off, and then put your food on there. I don't know about you, but we certainly did that. You grab it, you wipe, put it away. Well, now you just added the bacteria, the food on top of the bacteria that was already there. So we say, let's get rid of this and let's clean mechanically. And that's where Norwex comes in. What we physically do is pick up all of the bacteria without leaving any sort of residual. Okay. And we do that with a specialized microfiber. Now, everybody asked me, why is that different than everything else on the market? Okay. What makes Norwex different? Okay. And basically it's 3 things. First is the size of the fiber. In order to be classified as a microfiber, it has to be 1/6 the size of a human hair. So imagine plucking a hair, splitting it 6 times. That's the size of the microfiber that you're going to buy online, at a store, gas station, wherever you are. Okay. Norwex microfiber is guaranteed to be 1/200th the size of a human hair. So you pluck that hair, you cut it, split it 200 times, add scrubbies to the end of it, and that is the Norwex microfiber. So would you rather clean with 6 little scrubbies or 200 scrubbies, right? The second thing is the density of the cloth. If you feel our cloth in comparison to any other microfiber that's out there, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel the difference in the quality. Actually, our microfiber is so dense, it has 1,800 miles of fiber in it. And I have no idea how far that is. That's basically from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. So if I was to basically unthread it, that's how far that fiber would go. Okay. And then the third thing that we have is a patented process called backlock. To be official here, it's a patented microsilver agent that inhibits odor in the cloth, make it ready to use over and over again. A good way to kind of think about that, have you ever used a kitchen cloth or a sponge? And you know how you get that nasty sour milk smell a couple days after that? How would you like to use a cloth where you could go maybe a week, maybe even longer, maybe out the 2 weeks, and you never get that smell? That's what that microsilver is doing inside the cloth, basically self-purifying. Okay. And it's not like it's coating. It's not a coating on the fibers. It's actually incorporated into the fiber. It's like putting creamer inside your coffee. It physically becomes part of the fiber, and it's there. So it isn't going to wash out, etc. Okay. So that's what makes us different. Let's go ahead and show you how it works so you can see the difference. Okay. And the way that we do that is we actually put butter on a mirror. Okay. So we're going to make sure you can see that. Okay. We're going to spread that around. Okay. Can I have you hold the mirror?
I can do that.
Okay. We're going to talk about 5 products tonight that can totally change your home. Okay. The first one is called the Enviro Cloth. The Enviro Cloth is what we call our all-purpose cleaning cloth. Okay. So before we started tonight, we took the cloth to the sink, got it good and wet, wrung it out tight. And what we want to do is you want to actually fold it so that you basically have 8 clean surfaces. Okay. And you want to use it flat surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe that right off there. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. So we're going to wipe that all off. And then what we do is we polish it up with our window cloth. This is our polishing or shining cloth. And I don't know if you can see that okay, but it's a streak-free shine. It's actually been tested to pick up 99% of bacteria with proper use and instructions. Okay. So we want to make sure
Cleaning instructions.
Cleaning instructions.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're
okay.
welcome.
See, that's why I have him here. He helps me out. Okay.
I do my best.
Okay. So that's just the first 2 products. Okay. And let me just mention something before we go any further. On every one of our cloths, we have a tag, and it's dual purpose. Okay. First of all, it's a hanging tag. So it's when the cloths start to dry that microsilver goes to work to clean it. Okay. The second thing it does is it tells you what type, get it up there. It tells you what type of cloth it is. So this one says Enviro. So that is short for Enviro cloth. We say E for everything wet. Okay. And then the other cloth we used is called the window cloth. Okay. So that is the dry. We call them kind of Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, the twins. Okay. Bert and Ernie, wet and dry. Okay. The next product that we want to talk about is our dusting mitt. And guys, I know everyone, I know so many people at a party, I'll go, how many people love the dust? And everyone's like, no, I hate it because it's like a never ending job. With these guys, it makes it so much easier. Okay. So what you want to do, it works with a static charge, and I wish you could feel it. It's a fluffy mitt that you put on, a glove you put on, and you want to rub it against itself. You actually want to create a static charge within it. And anything that you touch, if I was touching this, going to wipe this off, literally anything that you touch, it picks up the dust. It works amazingly well. So if you get it really dusty, I don't know about your house, but my house gets a little dusty, right? So now you have a bunch of dust on your mitt. Rather than having to go and wash it, we have this amazing rubber brush right here. And all that you have to do is just go, you take it over the garbage. Ideally, you'd want to take it outside, get it outside the house, and you literally just brush everything away. Okay. If anybody has pets out there, you put this on your list right now. You need to have this rubber brush. This is amazing for taking pet hair off of furniture. We have cloth seats in our cars. We have our pets with us all the time. We have like a commercial grade shop vac, and you can't pull that dog hair out of the seats with this or with that. with this, it pops right out there like
So
nothing.
basically, I use my shop vac with one spot and I brush it right to the shop vac.
And it works amazing.
Yep.
And the other thing is for like carpeted stairs. Okay, if you have carpeted stairs, you can just brush everything down the stairs, grab the vacuum, clean it up. It works really well. Okay, so that's just an extra addition. Okay, next we have a product. Sometimes you're going to need more than just a cloth to clean things. Things like your shower doors, things like we have a glass top stove, and if even like water boils over,
Every time I do spaghetti,
it's
it
like
blows
concrete.
over. Yeah.
And it turns to concrete. Okay, so what we have is a product called Power Cleaning Paste. Okay, this is our version of a scouring powder. And guys, make sure that you know that it is a cake powder. Okay, I've had some people call me and say, "Yeah, I threw it out. It was
Rock hard.
rock hard." I'm like, "No, it's supposed to be rock hard. That's what it is. It's actually a cake paste." Okay, so what we do is this is actually a piece of tie. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on here $100 to $200. Okay, what that is the average amount of hosts that you earn by hosting a party, and it also has to do with your consultant. Those numbers might come into effect. And before we go any further, I even have a camera this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of throw that on there. How'd I do?
You did
do
good.
okay?
Good.
Okay, good.
Better.
I'm getting better at that. I
Nice.
do usually blind at a party. I just kind of throw it on there.
She does.
Okay. So what we do with the cleaning paste, okay, you
No.
take your
It's not
Power Paste.
Yes.
It's just changed the name, guys. So I'm getting used to the new name. Power Cleaning Paste. Okay. So what you do is you take your dampened vinyl cloth and literally you're just gonna run it through. So I mean, it's like a dime size amount, if even that. And what it does, we call it elbow grease in a jar. So what we're going to do is my cloth is a little wet. I need a little more moisture. Hold on, I'm going to go back for a little more. I kind of gooped it on there. All right, here we go. So you put a little elbow bit of grease in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. So you go with that. Okay.
Yep.
And it cleans it out. Now you can go ahead and use this on so many different avenues. The only thing that they don't recommend it for is brushed stainless steel. It's a little bit softer. And they don't recommend it for stones, natural stones. Okay. So we work with that. I've had people use it on all different things. For ourselves, we use it on our pontoon or on our boat seats. We use it on our siding. We use it to clean our gym shoes. I had one person, I was doing a home party, and she's a friend of mine, and she's like, can you bring that into Jocelyn's room here? I want to show you something. I'm like, okay. So I took my vinyl cloth and my paste, and I go in there, and it was white painted walls, and there's these black spots all over the place. And I'm like, well, what's this? And she said her daughter wanted to hang up a picture and didn't have any tape or glue. So she used black nail polish. So it was dried nail polish all over a painted wall. Do you know it took all of that off without taking any of the paint off? So it really works amazingly well. Okay, so you definitely want to check that out. So that is product number 4 of our Safe Haven 5. The next is our laundry care product. Now, we didn't mention when we talked about the dusting mitt that another thing that you can do with the dusting mitt is you can get it wet, wring it out tight, and do your window screens. Now, we live up here in the Northwoods, and right now the pine pollen is everywhere. We have a yellow tint to everything, including our screens. We have the dogwood, we have the cottonwood trees. So our screens are a mess. All that you have to do is wet this dust mitt. You don't even have to pull the screens out of place. You go over the screens with
Time
them.
saver.
Oh my goodness. And remember, guys, there's 2 sides. So you use one side, flip it over to the other side, do that side. It's going to get really dirty in between. So what you do is you go to the sink. You want to turn on the water, scrub it against itself, flip it over, scrub it against itself. Go ahead and continue to clean all your screens, get them all done. and then you're going to probably want to wash your cloths. Okay. Now, people ask us all the time when we do the vendor events, people ask us all the time, they're like, yeah, I have those things, but I don't know how to use them. I don't know what to do with them. So we spend a lot of our time just educating people on how to use them. We give them cheat sheets. We show them the tags. We show them all the different things. So when your cloths are dirty like that, you definitely want to wash them. Okay. So it's really easy to take care of our cloths. Okay. You throw them in the wash machine. You can use any temperature. You throw them in the dryer. Okay. There's 3 rules. No bleach. Bleach breaks down the fibers. No fabric softener or dryer sheets. Can you hand me that? They will gum up the fiber. Okay. And then the third thing is don't wash them with linty items. Right, Tom? Tom, you want to tell why?
40 minutes with a tweezers getting all the little lint balls out because I actually threw an EnviroCloth in with the socks.
Yeah.
And
so
it wasn't pretty.
It was not pretty. And we learned quickly that you don't do that. So I mentioned the different things. We recommend that you use a clear detergent. It doesn't necessarily have to be Norwex, but I tell you what, we have a very, very good set of line of detergents. Let me just show you why you don't want to use, or why you want to use, a clear or filler-free detergent. Okay. This happens to be a filler-free detergent. Okay. It happens to be our very own powder, Ultra Power Plus. This happens to be I don't know if you can see the difference there, a very popular pod that's on the market right now. And we've been shaking these up probably about 6 months or so. All that stuff in there is going to gum up the fibers of your cloth and they won't work as well. Okay. So we have 3 really good detergents. We have Ultra Power Plus, as I mentioned, that's what this one actually is. This is the gentlest version that we have. It is, and if you look at the, I always call them servings, the washings, 100 washings for high efficiency, 66 for conventional. And we don't have anything, there's no sulfates, no chlorine bleach, no fillers, no optical brighteners, no animal testing, no dyes, no fragrances. And just to tell you a quick story, when we moved up here, we had a new septic pump or a new septic put in, and it had to be pumped 3 years later. And the guy came in, he goes, "Oh, so you don't live here?" And we're like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you live here full time?" And we're like, "Yeah, why?" He said, "Our septic was textbook clean. And all that we used is our Norwex detergent." That's kind of a big seller. He's now a customer, by the way.
That's right.
Okay. So that is our powder. We also have a liquid. This is the heavy duty stuff, guys. So when you have those working clothes, those workout clothes, we used to have a trucking company. So Tom used to do his own work on the truck. So a lot of greasy jeans, those type of things. This is the one that we use for this. It's an enzyme cleaner. And what we call an enzyme
Great for
cleaner.
pre-soaking.
Yeah, it's great for pre-soaking. And enzymes we kind of describe like little Pac-Man that can actually get inside the fibers to break down the stains, to break down those odors.
Right.
Works tremendously well. And check out the servings on that, guys, if you will, the washings.
Serving.
For high efficiency, 230. There's 230 washings in this, guys. 115 for conventional. It's literally 1 squirt for high efficiency, 2 squirts for conventional. So that comes out to be about a teaspoon and a tablespoon. Okay. And then the last one, and we see a ton of people that love these up by us. We're in a very resort type area. Hayward is known as a resort town. We have a lot of people that travel in. They have cabins and things up in the area.
Camping, a lot of
camping, a lot of hiking. So the third type that we have is the eco strips. And I tell you what, guys, these are absolutely amazing. This is 1 average size load of laundry. All you do is it comes in strips of 2. Oh, I have a closed one. It comes in strips of 2. You just tear it off, throw it in, turn on your water, and off you go. So if you travel, this is an amazing
Even I can do
way. There you go. It's an amazing way to take your detergent and things with you. Okay, right. It works really, really well. So those 5 products make up a package called the Safe Haven 5. Okay, it comes in a nice little box here. I'll just combobulate with you here. Okay, it comes with it comes in a box. Comes with those 5 products. It comes with your EnviroCloth, and you'll see that there's different colors. Your EnviroCloth, your window cloth, your dusting mitt, your power paste, and then your choice of the 3 different types of detergents. Okay. On average, this kit runs between 122 and 122 or $132 for the set with all 5. Plus, it has extensive directions on how to use all the different products, etc. Okay.
Right.
So it tells you everything that you need to do. The average person spends between $600 and $800 a year on Norwex.
No,
I'm sorry.
No. I'm
I'm
sorry, that's not going to happen.
See, that's why I have them here. No,
I have to call a timeout
yeah,
here.
there you go.
Yeah.
So let's do that again. Okay.
Yeah, please.
The average person spends $600 to $800 on cleaning products in the stores. This kit right here runs $122 to $132, and that's with one set of detergent, if you will.
Right.
So if you say maybe you'll need it 3 times a year, you're looking at $200 versus
$600 or $800.
Okay. So it is a huge difference. It is an investment on your health. It is an investment on an incredible product line. And how are we doing on time? Really quickly, we're going to show you 2 other things, and then we're going to go ahead and go. So I'm going to go ahead and back up. We're going to have the slides this away here. We have one of our really nice products is called our mopping system. It is so much more. Oh yeah, so much more. Tom's like, you got some on your cheek.
I have to help her out here.
Is our mopping system. Okay. It's a 4-piece system. It is a telescopic handle, a Velcro base. Okay. And then it comes with 2 different mop pads. It comes with a dry mop pad, which is kind of like putting the dust mop or the dust mitt on your mop. And then it comes with a wet mop pad. Okay. This system is absolutely amazing. We do our walls, we do our ceilings, we do our fans, everything with this. We do our windows. It's absolutely incredible. I would go into more detail, but we're kind of short on time, so we're going to go ahead and stop it there.
No, you can't.
I know I'm coming back.
Okay. You can't, because then it'll be.
All right. I'm like, okay, we've got to finish one other part. One of my very favorite products is something called the body cloth. Now, you saw me right on my cheek. If it's still there, if you can see it, it's there. Okay. So that was permanent marker that I wrote on my cheek.
This is
okay.
So cool.
So here we go. So I have our face and body cloth just with water. So our personal care products work just like the microfiber works. You know, you do everything with just water. So you ready for this? Let's go ahead and get up close. I'm going to use a mirror here, make it a little easier on me. So just that quickly. That little spot there. You got it. That took permanent marker off of my skin, and we have an amazing personal care line. We have an amazing skincare line, guys. Take a look at it because it is truly, truly amazing that the things that we have. So let's go ahead. Typically, I would be doing parties, and we'd be doing games and raffles and giveaways and different things at a home party, things of that sort. But let me just wrap this up. We've been in this business for 9 years. It has totally changed our lives with the people that we meet, with the money that we make, with the traveling that we do, being able to educate people on these products. It is incredible. So take a serious look at it, whether you're looking at the products, whether you're looking for possibly hosting or looking at a business opportunity. It is incredible.
It's so much fun.
It is. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We just loved your presentation. I know Carmel's going to chime in the same. I'm saving the chat for you because you will love all of the comments. People learn so much, and just great big thanks to you both.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I think you've acquired a big fan club now, you two. So they loved your energy, they loved your knowledge, and many people were inspired to say, I'm going to see if my husband wants to do this with me or my friend. And so that's kind of neat to do it in a partnership. And yes, everyone is sending a lot of love your way. And you explained everything so well that there really weren't any questions. But they just love to see your interaction and your energy, and loved your wisdom as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to share with us. And
it was fun.
yeah, And they said
Awesome.
Geneel was a hoot, but Tom kept her in line. So good job.
The best I can.
You're in. Thanks a lot, guys. Again, we do this every Tuesday night. We look forward to seeing you, if not later on tonight, next Tuesday. Have a great evening.
Thanks again,
Bye.
Tom and Geneel. Bye, everyone.